The first thing we need to do is add the pipe cleaners to the frame. You'll need 12 pipe cleaners because we're putting a pipe cleaner on every other bar. To do the pipe cleaners on the outside of the bar, fold this in half, slide it over the bar, and then take this side and wrap it around, this one and wrap it around, and then cross it over, go under, and cross it back over. So that gives us that to put our deco mesh in. Like I said, we're doing these every other bar. For our second row, we're going to use a glue gun to help us secure the chenille stems to the frame. All I do, we're going to alternate. Like I've got a chenille stem here. I don't have one here. I'm going to go to this one to put one in the second circumference. I'm going to take my knuckle right there, stretch it out, and then I'm going to put just a little dot of glue right there on the frame. It doesn't take much, and I'm going to do that to every other bar going around. And it doesn't have to be measured perfect. I mean, I know my fingers are the same length as your finger. This is just to help catch the chenille stem on. This one's already dried, so I'm going to take my chenille stem and bring it up past where that dot of glue is, and I'm going to twist it there on top. If I get it to catch on that dot of glue, twist it, and then I'm going to put another dot here so that it doesn't slide down, so that it catch on the bar to keep it from sliding down. Now I'm going to finish this with the other bars and I'll be back. This is what the frame looks like when you get finished putting the pipe cleaners on there. I'm going to pull this out and start walking at the edge, gather it at the edge. And then I'm going to choose a pipe cleaner, it doesn't matter which one, and lay it in between and then twist. I'm going to do the poofs 10 inches. So 10 inches every pipe cleaner. And I'm one who measures. I can't help it. That's just how I am. You don't have to measure. So you do it your way. I'm just going to put that in between the pipe cleaner and twist. Now you may think, well, that's not a very big poof. It's not going to cover a lot. But by the time I put my ruffles on and my ribbon, it's going to look really good. I've come to the last poof on the outer row. I'm going to do the 10 inches. Put it in there, twist. And now I'm going to bring this to the inside, to this pipe cleaner. Straight, pull it tight. I don't want a poof there. And twist it on there. Now this is where I'm going to start my poofs for the inside. 8 inches makes a good size poof for the inner layer. You can do 10 if you want to, but I think I'm just going to do the 8 inches because it makes, like I said, it makes a good size poof. I still have the ruffles to add and the ribbon. So see, that's a good size poof there. Now I'm going to do 8 inches every zip tie all the way around this circumference, and I'll come back. I'm at the last poof on the inner circumference. Bring it to the pipe cleaner that I started with on the inner circumference and tie that on there. Now there are my poofs. I'm going to cut this off. So now I'm just going to take this and I'm going to tuck it in the center. It won't be seen after I put everything else in here. Yes, it looks, you can see through it, but I'm not finished. Trust the process. Now you can't use a wood burner to cut this. You have to use a rotary cutter. And what did I do with my rotary cutter? First thing I'm going to do is clean the edge up. Cut it even. Now we're going to cut every 15 inches. Guess I better scoop this in to make sure you can see me. we're going to put a ruffle in every pot cleaner. Now, how to do a ruffle, you make sure, I need something to lay on that. Make sure you have it curled down with the factory edges on each side. Find the center, scoot that so you can see my fingers. Find the center and start walking, pinching it with your pointer and your thumb, and then using your outer ones, your outer fingers, to continue to walk it down. And then when you're at the end, you will have a bow tie. And then you just get the wreath frame and slide the pipe cleaner through there, and then twist the pipe cleaner. So there we go. There is our pretty ruffle. This is going to look so good when it's finished. And I'm just going to do that all the way around. I like to take my ruffles and pull them around to shape them. Kind of tuck the edges so that it can help keep it from the edges catching and fraying so much. So that's what I like to do. And it kind of makes it look like a little flower, if you can see that. I have all of my ruffles on my wreath frame. Now I'm just going to shape them out. Pull and tug at them and shape them the way that I think it looks best. Now we have a gorgeous base for a wreath. You could use any color or type of deco mesh to put on the frame in poofs, and then any color to put as the ruffles. I love it. This is like my favorite wreath frame now to use, and the method, so I just think it's so pretty and full.